Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on Plug Power ticker PLUG trading on the Nasdaq. I want to give you here an update because we have here the situation that we could see here a squeeze or even a bigger short squeeze for Plug Power. The price level is in, guys, so I give you now here my updated chart, and of course everything what I say here is not financial advice. Yo guys, let's start here with the indicators first. We have here one gap down for Plug Power and an open gap in the weekly chart, which is very rare at $2.40. You can see that the history here, if we had open gaps in the weekly chart for Plug Power, all these open gaps have been filled. So we have here some history table and we have just only this open gap, which means that the price action or that the potential that we close this open gap at $2.40 is around about 90%, or in that case in the weekly chart it's even, I would say, 100%. There is of course never a guarantee in trading. This is not to hype you up, guys, and that is of course not a big squeeze. If we close this open gap, we have here a Mickey Mouse squeeze from 42%, which is good for swing traders but not what we want to see for Plug Power. I'm very bullish on Plug Power, guys. We have here a very high short interest, so we cannot underestimate here the short sellers. That is very difficult for Plug Power to squeeze, because the short interest is very, very high. But if you know the history here of the stock, you know that Plug Power has a very high squeeze potential. The only problem what we have is that Plug Power is diluting the stock. You can see here the increasing volume here in the volume chart from TradingView. And this is one of the reasons why a squeeze can, or every time it can happen, but it is more unlikely to happen. So for now, the chart setup is still in favor for a squeeze. I want to show you here my drawings that you understand why I'm so bullish here on Plug Power. So let's disable the indicators. First of all, we have to understand that we are here in a descending trend channel pattern with some kind of wedge support here. We left it already, so the red line here marked the, let's say, the bullish wedge pattern which we had, and you can see that we started here to leave this in the sideways trading phase, which is good. And the overall trend channel pattern here, which accumulated the price for Plug Power, was this line here. When you just imagine here a trend line, I made here this fat white trend line. That was the main resistance here for Plug Power, which means, guys, the micro trend channel pattern is over, the accumulation pattern. And when we zoom out, that means we are trading now here in the bullish macro trend channel pattern, yeah, because overall, believe it or not, Plug Power started to squeeze when it was trading here at 11 cents. So now we're trading here at $1.70, which is of course very low compared to the all-time high, but compared to the lowest point which we had here at 11 cents, we still have here more than 1000% plus. And this is where we are, guys. So this is why I made so many videos on Plug Power, because I said we're waiting here for the touch point of this trend channel bottom. The last touch points which we had was January 2017, then again December 2018, and since then we never touched anymore this trend channel bottom line of this bullish macro trend channel. And now we have our touch point, guys. Yeah, you can see we had here a successful test with a bullish candle here, and now we're trading here back at $1.70. I said that in my previous videos that I want to see a price below $1.50 or here in the $1.50 range. This is where my buy orders waited here for Plug Power. If you want to know why we now dipped down to $1.37, the market is at the edge to turn bearish, guys. Yeah, we have still a bull market and the market is still bullish. Yeah, the S&P 500 is fighting this week for some bullish momentum, but there is a reason why we have these kind of shakeouts. The market makers simply use here Fibonacci levels to create panic, yeah, to shake you out of your positions. And for Plug Power, the last successful price action which we had was this one here. And when I make here a very quick Fibonacci retracement without checking here too many details, I mean, guys, this is not a coincidence that we have this perfect shakeout here to $1.38 before we had our rebound. So we have the support here at $1.50 based on the trend channel pattern, and of course the shakeout level here at $1.38. I will explain you now what that means, guys. Before I do that, guys, I want to invite you here to check out my brand new hot stocks. Yeah, I upload here every Sunday my personal finest selection of short squeeze stocks, which I personally expect to squeeze in the very few next days. So I'll always upload these videos here on Sunday, and the brand new video is out right now with squeezing tickers. We had here just 2 big squeezes in the past 2 weeks. This squeeze was in total 170%. When I made the screenshot, we had here 120%, and I said here to my members that I expect this stock to come down in the algo demand zone between 25 cents and 18 cents, and you can see that this ticker here perfectly hit 25 cents before we squeezed 120% in one day. The other one was this one here in March. We had 136%. Also here I posted that on Patreon, said guys, be careful, we have here our algo demand zone, the green line here, where I expect a technical reaction, and then this ticker one day later after my post started to squeeze 136%. So if you want to see these tickers, guys, there is of course no guarantee, but I give my best to predict short squeezes here. We have here the full package membership on Patreon, which is the most popular membership which I have. You also get there access to my tutorials. I have trading tutorials there and the member FAQ section, which is very helpful for beginners. And if you want to join in, guys, the link is here, patreon.com/blackbelttrader, and of course available here in the video description. So guys, the game plan for Plug Power, I'm very bullish here in the short term. When you don't know how Fibonacci works, guys, what usually happens is that we have to come back here to the golden pocket. Yeah, that means Plug Power should come back to $2.58. And as I just said before, we have one open gap in the weekly chart at $2.40. So to see here a bullish price action for Plug Power here of 40% to 50%, this is, I don't want to say guaranteed, guys, there is never a guarantee, but this is what Plug Power should do just based on the technicals. If we want to talk now about the short squeeze for Plug Power, guys, very important, if we want to see a short squeeze, first of all, after we close this golden pocket and after we close this open gap here, we should stay above $2.26, in best case over $2.50, guys. This is what I want to see for Plug Power, that we find support, come back here over $2.50, and then, guys, we have only one resistance here, and this is $3.41. If Plug Power can squeeze over $3.41, guys, then we can talk here about a potential short squeeze. We have here much higher price goals, even in the two-digit price ranges, guys. Yeah, here is of course one big resistance waiting. We never retested this temporary bottom here in the $7.50 range, but if we squeeze over $3.40, guys, then there is a lot of room to go, since we left this trend channel pattern here. We left this wedge pattern to sideways here, and if Plug Power don't dilute the stock, this is of course very important, if they don't dilute the stock, then we can see here a much higher short squeeze incoming. I will of course keep you updated here, guys. If you want to copy here the price levels from my chart, everything what you see here is called TradingView. This is the program what I use for all my videos and all my trades. And if you want to get that program for yourself, guys, you can also use here my $15 discount link on the premium tier. This is what I recommend, and this special TradingView discount link is also available here in the video description. My friends, that was the update for Plug Power. I hope that was helpful. Let's see if we can see a short squeeze or a squeeze in 2025 in the next weeks or even days, guys. The technicals are good. I wish you nothing but the best. Great success with all your trades. Thank you for your loyal support and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.